So this has been the worst kept secret in the NFL over the last week or so, but Jon Gruden is heading back to Oakland to be the Raiders head coach. There's a couple interesting things about this, but the most notable is that the contract that he's going to get is massive. 10 years, $100 million. The expectation now is that he's going to be the head coach of the Raiders long term. He is going to be the guy who is going to help this franchise transition from Oakland to Las Vegas. The length of this contract is unheard of in the NFL. And it's really hard to see him playing out the duration of that contract. I mean, the NFL has just such a short shelf life, but this is exciting news. The NFL has been waiting for years and years and years to see when Jon Gruden would finally get back into coaching, leave the broadcast booth where he had such a cushy job there at Monday Night Football. And now it turns out that the lure of going back to Oakland, where he led the Raiders to an AFC championship game back in 2002, and then he left, he was traded to Tampa Bay, and he won a Super Bowl against the Raiders in 2003. So there's a lot of history here, a lot of intrigue, but also a lot of questions about how he's going to be as a coach. It's been since 2008 since he was last on the sidelines. The thing that's probably most attractive about this pairing with Jon Gruden going back to Oakland is what he could potentially do with quarterback Derek Carr, who showed regression this year. He was an MVP candidate in 2016, suffered a broken leg late in that year, and he just was not the same guy in 2017. The expectation is that Jon Gruden is going to be able to put together a staff with offense coordinator Greg Olsen that will be able to help develop Derek Carr further, get more out of this offense that, has a great young quarterback who has a number one wide receiver in Amari Cooper, has a really good offensive line that's under contract. So there's a lot of attractive offensive pieces there. It's going to be exciting to watch what this combination of Gruden and Carr might be able to do in the future.